5 massive transfers that could shape the final weeks of the window. Football's transfer window is entering one of its most important stages. While many clubs have already strengthened their squads, Europe's biggest teams are still working behind the scenes to complete deals that could define their seasons. Today, we're looking at the clubs still searching for reinforcements, the positions they want to strengthen, and the latest updates from reliable sources. Let's start with Manchester United. Despite spending earlier in the window, United are still looking to improve both their attack and midfield. One of the strongest links remains FranciscoConceicao, with reports suggesting United continue to admire the Portuguese winger for his pace, creativity, and ability to play on either flank. There's also reported interest in Bournemouth midfielder AlexScott, who is viewed as a long-term option capable of adding energy and technical quality in midfield. Meanwhile, other reports suggest United continue to assess additional midfield targets as they look to add more control and depth before the window closes. Next, Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's squad is already one of the strongest in England, but Arsenal are still pushing for another elite midfielder. Bruno Guimarães continues to feature prominently in transfer discussions, with reports indicating Arsenal are working to strengthen the heart of their midfield. At the same time, speculation surrounding Vinícius Júnior refuses to disappear, although any move would be extremely difficult given Real Madrid's position. Arsenal's priority appears to be adding another world-class player capable of making the difference in the biggest matches. Over at Chelsea, recruitment remains one of the biggest stories of the summer. The Blues are reportedly exploring experienced additions alongside their younger core. Recent reports have linked Chelsea with Danny Welbeck as an experienced striker option and Jordan Henderson as a potential midfield leader. These are not completed deals, but they show Chelsea's willingness to add leadership and experience to a squad filled with young talent. Chelsea are also continuing discussions over defensive reinforcements, with Maxence Lacroix among the names linked. Now to Liverpool. The Reds continue to monitor attacking reinforcements, with Bradley Barcola remaining one of the most talked about names. Reports suggest Liverpool are well positioned if Paris Saint-Germain decide to let the French winger leave. Liverpool's recruitment team has traditionally waited for the right opportunity rather than rushing into expensive deals, so this is one story worth watching closely. Finally, Real Madrid. Madrid continue their long-term strategy of signing elite young talent. Yan Diomande remains a priority target, although reports differ on how advanced negotiations are. Some sources suggest Real Madrid are leading the race after PSG stepped away, while others maintain that a final agreement with RB Leipzig has not yet been reached. That's a reminder that even among reliable journalists, transfer negotiations can be interpreted differently until clubs sign the paperwork. As deadline day gets closer, expect negotiations to accelerate. Clubs become more willing to compromise, agents become more active, and surprise deals can emerge with very little warning. So here's today's question. Which club still needs the biggest signing before the transfer window closes? Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, or Real Madrid? Let us know your opinion in the comments and follow for more daily transfer updates.